Hello everyone, today Grandpa is showing you his house he bought on Zillow. Now, it was pretty cheap. I don't know why I don't know why it was so cheap. It's very nice, it's very big. It's in the middle of the ocean, so that's why I have my swimming trunks and gear on. So let's just head on over. As you can see, uh, the reason it was cheap was because it was labeled a fire risk. And now, I don't know why anyone would do that because well, I don't think it's a fire risk. I mean, look, it's in the middle of the ocean. So, my nephew showed me this place on Zillow, and it was cheap, alright, but I didn't need another house. But he convinced me, to buy. I mean, it does have all these handy dandy utilities. I mean, if you look right here, I honestly don't know what this room is, I'll be honest, but it has nice seating. Nice views, nice everything. But here's the real killer right here. I mean, look how much storage it has. Look at this. Look at how beautiful this is. It's okay, you know, but let me tell you this. It has a loft bed. Do you see this right here? This beautiful loft bed. That's a table. The bed's right here. You know, never mind. So it has these beautiful doors that function and everything. I mean, you can't get doors like that back home. And it even has these defense systems. Now I know we don't live in the best neighborhood, to be honest. But if you go up here, it has these handy dandy little controls that you can use to home defense. Of course, there's a platform over there as well. And then here it has a sewage. We live on an ocean. I don't know why the sewage has to be. I'm having second thoughts about this house, okay? But we do have a nice boiler, as you can see. It provides power for the whole place, and it's very expensive to maintain. Very, very expensive. But if we just go through here, we have I mean, that's kind of just it. I'll be honest. Oh, but the best part about this whole thing is that if you go outside, there are wind turbines. To help with the power, I guess. Now, Grandpa doesn't really know why you need these wind turbines, but what? So obviously that was a skit. The whole point of it was to demonstrate how airships built using this mod create Clockwork were advanced enough to fool you into believing they were simply static builds, even if they were actively flying. Hopefully that cheesy skit was able to fool just a few of you. With that being said, let me show you around. So here we have the boiler. Also ignore that it's a little bit submerged. If you log out of the world while it's still flying, it will fall back to the ground. Here we have the boiler, which powers the whole thing. Here we have the two cannons. I put them on here. I didn't need to because it's a single player world, but it's kind of fun blowing up villages. And also it did really help me learn a lot about create. So how this airship actually flies is these ballooners. What you have to do is you have to put fuel in here. So I have a vanilla frosting, which is a valid fuel, believe it or not. And you have to pump it into here using pipes. And you also have to put a rotational power underneath it going into it. And I have 4 ballooners all doing that. And if you have an enclosed space with balloon casings or even wool, then you can fill it up with hot air and eventually it flies. I have this one filling up right now, which is why it is significantly less flooded than when you first saw it. See all the water disappearing. So how I actually move this thing are these propellers right here. I hooked them up with the redstone links, and I have a gearbox inside, like right here, that controls it all. And all these redstone links feed back into here in the control room, where if you sit down, you don't even have to sit down. You just right click on this, WASD, super functional. I'm kind of proud of it because it's my first time using redstone links. Here I wanted to do a demonstration to give you a good idea of how capable this mod is. So for instance, we have water here, which flows like normal, which is amazing. To prevent it being kind of you know, buggy where it flows all the way down and then you have like a water stream that moves with the ship and like looks weird. It stops at the bottom of the ship. So if I were to place like a block here and extend the bottom of the ship down and I were to replace water, then you would see it would go down 2 more blocks. Here I actually have wheat seeds, which as you can see are growing naturally. But you can grow crops just fine on this ship. You can make a fully automatic farm. And here I have entities. Their pathfinding is kind of, you know, buggy, but it does work a little bit. So anyways, here you have minecarts, which you can't push for some reason, but you can move while you're in, and they do work, which is cool. And also crate mod. Crate mod has trains that you can actually use on this on here as well. I don't know how to use these. Entities also do not fall off, so if you were to die, your items would stay on. Here is a little diagram of the ship. The main thing I want to look at here is the gas bags and how they influence the physics of the ship. Damaging just one can tilt the ship and cause it to lose altitude, but typically it is able to still operate. So in case you were wondering, yes, fire physics do work on board the ship. If you're wondering why we're in this current situation, I had a little mishap. Uh-oh. That didn't happen. Uh-oh, that happened. Oh, I'm swimming with the fishies down here. But regardless, I will demonstrate. And fortunately, balloon casings aren't actually flammable. If they were, that would suck. Because there's a, you know,
it's a terrific crash, ladies
a lot
and
of
gentlemen.
problems
The
that can
smoke
arise
is
from
flames
that,
now,
especially
and the
when
flame
there's
is crashing to the ground.
lots of
Not quite
lightning
to
and
the
stuff.
mooring mast of the humanity.
But anyways, on to the next segment. So I wanted to do a simulation of what it would be like to be a crew on this. And I also wasn't really satisfied with the physics demonstrations we've had so far. So I rigged this airship to explode. 3 out of 4 gas bags will explode, and the ship will be tilted violently. So pretend I'm crew, okay? I'm doing the cannon, okay? Open the breech, put in the shot, and you know, fire on the civilians. And then all of a sudden we get hit with a massive barrage. Uh-oh. Oh, Captain, what was that? Captain, why is it so laggy? Oh, God, Captain. Oh, no, Captain. Captain, please. Captain. Oh, God, Captain. Oh, there's water. Help me. Get me through this goddamn door. Ah! Ooh, man, that could have gone so much worse. I'm so lucky I'm not dead. Oh, God, Captain, please help. Captain, oh, God. Captain, where are you? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh man, I'm about to die or something. Ah! See, fun fact, you can also respawn aboard the ship. Ooh man, that's really laggy. And your items will stay there, probably. Oh yeah, look, they're right here. And how awesome is that? If you want to download the mod for yourself, I left a link in the description to the official page for the mod. It has a lot of resources and it can explain how to download it better than I ever could. I also left a link to a video of me flying around a valley with the airship in case you wanted to see it being used, actual situation you'd use it for if you built this in survival.